Hi, how are you? Yeah, I had trouble, but thank you for coming by, as always. I appreciate everyone's support. Just going to do a little coffee chat midday. I had a late start today, so just showered and got dressed. And I actually just today put out a few fall decorations around the house. Like, really? I hadn't done much. I had a few things on my mantle above my fireplace in the living room, but that was it. So I did a few things in the kitchen, made a very spontaneous little centerpiece thing with a candle for the dining room, and threw on a fall tablecloth on the dining room table, and we're going to call it fall. But I love to be festive. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. So what is going on? World events. I heard, this is what I heard, don't know if it's true, but I think we need to get prepped a little bit because Iran and Hamas actually threatened U.S. soil, and they said that they would carry out a 9/11-like attack if we did not stop support to Israel. So I don't know. I mean, I guess they're talking about airplanes. I don't know. But after 9/11, I mean, who knows? So you're going to stay vigilant. I personally would avoid large crowds at all costs. Big major malls, festivals, things like that. Hey, girl, how you doing? I don't know what else is going to happen, but and today is Friday, and it's the day they go to a mosque. Now, just like we don't want to be lumped in stereotyped, you can't really lump all Islamic believers into one category. There are hundreds and thousands of imams and fellow believers in Islam that they just think that this killing is wrong on both sides. They don't support loss of life on either side. They're praying for all of us. So just be kind. I mean, if you see someone, obviously it's not really stereotype, and if you could tell by their attire that they are Islamic believers, just please be kind. You don't have to go out of your way and be best friends with them, but just be kind, because they don't like this any more than we do. Okay. Yeah, I do too. And you know what I think? I think it's going to happen around Thanksgiving. And my guess is the parade in New York. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen? Or where do you think it would happen? I also heard that they are threatening to mess with our grid and our water supply. So now might be a good time to start. If you haven't started prepping yet, it's time to really wake up. Get the sleep out of your eyes, because guess what? It's here. And it's not going to be fun. So, Southern Girl, what do you think is going to happen? Clubhouse, what do you think is going to happen? I just gave my opinion based on what I heard. They seem to like large crowds and things, so. Sorry about that. So yeah, I put out a few fall decorations around the house. Not much, but here and there. I do more for Christmas, but I like fall, but I'm not hosting Thanksgiving this year. So otherwise, I mean, this house would look like Plymouth Rock. And my granddaughters are big now. I mean, they're 11 and 18. They still love Thanksgiving. It's their favorite holiday. It's my favorite holiday. And I like to do something. So but if I was hosting Thanksgiving dinner, I would do more. But I do have enough out to get that fall feeling when you come in my home. And that's what I like. You think the power grid? Well, if I think too much, it affects our day-to-day living. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be alert and aware, and just like keep it in the back of your mind, and like one thing at a time. If like what's important to you, water is important. If you take prescription meds, that's important to have enough of. And I mean, we should be doing that anyway, because we don't know what the weather is going to hold either all winter. In New England, they said it's going to be pretty rough. So it is a good idea to have things prepped anyway. And if you have a couple of days worth of something, it's better than no days. And that's how I look at it. Yeah, I know. It affects me too. I get really, I have a lot of anxiety about it. So I try not to think about it too much. But I do think that we need to stay aware and just inform people that don't know. There's a lot of people that just don't know, or they know, but they don't think it's going to happen. We don't want our loved ones to find out the hard way, But I try to keep my channel free from doom and gloom. It's mostly about frugality and throw in some fun videos here and there. But I am up to 645 subscribers. I am thrilled. Yeah, they don't listen. So why? You know what I mean? You can't beat them over the head. And the best thing, and this is true even if you're a Christian, if you're in the workplace, if you're a parent and you want to set a good example, the best thing to do, I think, is lead by example. You don't have to preach to someone about getting prepped and this and that. You can just say something very simple like, "Oh, I made sure I picked up some extra water this week when I went to the store. I never let my gas tank go below half a tank." Little things like that. Just, yeah, they're not going to listen. Why waste our energy? So did I get you in trouble the other night with that video? I did. I flipped the script, and I did a video on 10 things that I will spend money on. So make sure your husband watches that one. So it says 3 are in the house. Yeah, I'd like to hit 700. I would love to. I want to get to my 1,000, obviously. Everyone does. But as long as I get my watch hours up and I just keep going steady. I mean, I did this to have fun. It was just a way. I just made funny videos of my mom. And I always wanted it to be for my granddaughters to have videos of me and mom together. And then during COVID, we were bored. So my son-in-law and daughter and them were living here. So they said, "Well, why don't you just put it on YouTube?" I was like, okay. So I started putting my mom videos on her. If you want to scroll through, I got to get a separate playlist just for her. But it starts with 90-year-old Armenian, and then it was 91-year-old Armenian, then 92, and then 93, and then unfortunately mom passed. But there were some funny videos, very funny. My mom was blind, but we managed to have so much fun, her and I. And I have a special live coming up, a very special live on November 14th at 1:30. It is her birthday, and last year was the first time she wasn't here. But a few weeks before that, I had a dream of her and my brother and my dad were in heaven with the Lord. And my mom could see. And it was a long story. I'm not going to get into it now, but it calmed me right down. I haven't been that much of a basket case over losing mom. So last year, instead of mourning her birthday, I asked all my friends, I sent them all a text. But this year I'm going to do a live. We're going to do a live video November 14th at 1:30. It's going to be a coffee break. And you're going to grab your coffee or your tea and something sweet, because mom had a sweet tooth and she loved your coffee. I know where I got it from. And 1:30 was the time that she laid down. She had lunch at 11:30, and then she'd like to lay down from like 12 to 1:30 and listen to her book tapes. And she said, she just wants to stretch her back. So she used to lay on the bed, and then around 1:30, I'd get her up, and we'd have our coffee and our cookies and our chit chats. And I want to carry that tradition on. So I hope that you all join me for that. That is going to be November 14th. It's a Tuesday at 1:30. So bring your favorite hot beverage and your favorite treat, and we're all going to celebrate mom. Yeah, it rots, huh? Yeah, it rots. But it was tough because my brother died very unexpectedly from pancreatic cancer 7 weeks before my mom, or 8 weeks. So it was just under 2 months, I think, to the day. So that was really hard. I didn't expect to lose my brother. I always thought like my parents and then me and my brothers would have each other, and now it's just me and one brother. So yeah, I do have playlists, and you guys can run them if you want. I'd appreciate it. I don't exactly know. When you're making a video, this is what I don't understand. When you make a video and you want to add it to a playlist, could you add it to like overlapping categories on the playlist, or should you just stick to one topic? I don't know. But I do have a playlist. I don't know how good it is, so I'm not too savvy at this. But if you guys want to just run my playlist someday, you can turn the volume down if you don't want to listen. Just get me some watch hours. That'd be great. Who else is in the house? I see 4 in here. Hello? Yeah, I want to do a separate playlist of mom. I just think that would be funny. And she was such a picky eater. We used to pick on her. Oh my gosh. I'd love to tell you some of the jokes and some of the incidences, but go watch the playlist. It's funny. It's really funny. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'm going to be putting up a post about that on my community page too, so everyone can join in. Just a Southern girl. You made a pound cake the other day. Is that correct? With cream cheese or something? I don't know if I recall. Sometimes when I lay in bed, I'm going to fall asleep. I play videos and then I don't remember all of them because I fall asleep. How was it? Pound cake is very underestimated. My dad was he was a cook in the Army, and then he was a blue-collar worker. He worked in inventory departments, stock departments of different factories and manufacturing. There was a lot of that back when I was growing up. But he loved to bake on the side, and he would do the Italian cookie trays, and he baked everything. He found, and it's funny because I love country music, and I almost named my daughter after Tammy Wynette. And he found a recipe. It was her recipe for pound cake, and it was called a Tammy Wynette cake, and it's made with sour cream. And oh my God, I mean, this cake was so good. He even made it like in a big sheet pan for my daughter's high school graduation, and did her cake. And it's just one of those. It's one of those recipes that you can do so much with. Yep. Yep. It's just something simple to have with coffee. Yep. My aunt has a very good recipe also, or had, and it's she did it flavored like lemon flavored pound cake, but I did it once with orange flavoring, and it was so good. Yeah, I wonder if that's Tammy Wynette. But this recipe was specifically called Tammy Wynette pound cake or something. But I wonder. It's dense, but it's not like a heavy bread pound cake. It's just, and it gets like this kind of almost like a crust on top. I can't explain it. It's just really good. The problem is when I bake this stuff, I eat it. Yeah, I bet you it's the same recipe. I bet you. I gave my granddaughter my dad's binder with all his recipes. Because she likes to bake. She's the baker in the family now, so I gave that to her. But I'm going to have her look through. Thank you so much. So what's going on for Christmas? You guys Christmas shopping yet? Have you even thought about it? You know what I said I would do? Last January, I swore that I wanted to give everybody handmade gifts from the kitchen, gifts that I sew and things like that. And I said I'm going to start in January, and I'm going to make this one a quilt and that one a quilt. And guess what? Nothing. I have to admit the prepping takes a lot of time. Yeah, gift cards. I already know what I'm getting my daughter. I just have to get it. Yeah, I noticed they do. So I have one gift that I know I'm getting for my daughter, but I get her something nice for herself, my son-in-law something nice for himself, and then I get them something for the house. And my granddaughters, it's like there's no limit. I just like going crazy for them. But the older one now, she likes money, gift cards, but they still like to open stuff, you know. Well, make sure he gets you something good. Let him watch that video, 10 Things I Will Spend Money On. Start throwing some hints. Sometimes guys need hints. They're clueless. They really are. I have to say my dad always got my mother some real nice Christmas gifts, whether it was clothing or something she wanted, or, you know. I'll do another one. I'm going to do one 10. You have to email me at mimisabundantlife@aol.com. Email me what you want for Christmas, and I'm going to do a video on, gee, I'd really like this for Christmas. And make sure you watch it with them. That would be funny. People think it's crazy, but when I met my boyfriend when I was 53, and we've been together 7 years. So, a couple of years, he got me like a nice pendant. He knows I like sapphire, you know. And as we go on, it gets more and more practical. But the best thing he ever gave me, I have to say, is the sapphire pendant necklace with the little diamond chips, and the following year, he gave me another one with just diamond and a Harley Davidson jacket because he was tired of me borrowing his. So I love that jacket. So, okay, how do I get a moderator? Do you want to be a moderator? In case I missed something? Click on your name. Okay. Done. Thank you. Yeah, I like to get like maybe 2 in case somebody isn't on and someone else is, you know, so. Thank you. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. I need it. I need the thumbs up. I need a few more people in here, but it's okay. The ones that come in, I love talking to everybody, so. There's a few that I haven't seen in a few days, so I don't know how they are. I know there was a few. Thank you. What's your weekend plans? What's everybody doing? Yep, that's all it ends up being, right? Yeah, it warmed up today. It's like 51, but it's been in the 30s and like about 40 this week. And we're going to get more cold next week, so. I need to winterize my yard. I haven't done that yet. Haven't put the patio stuff away yet. Nothing. Didn't prune down the rose bushes. Haven't done any of that stuff. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow. I did pull up some carrots the other day, and I can't wait to get my potatoes, but I think that's going to be at least another month. I did plant them kind of late in the summer. Well, I planted them in like August, so whatever. Yeah, I'm going to get my indoor garden going. On my aero garden right now, I have 6 little pods of romaine lettuce growing, and it just grows like crazy. And like every day I just go and, or if it's red leaf and romaine, I think I mixed it up. And then I have some basil, some dill, and escarole. Yeah, to defrost your windshield. That's fun. That's how it was here yesterday. There was definitely frost on the pumpkin. Yeah, I don't go to the cemetery. I can't handle it. Yeah, that's another thing I want to grow. My spinach does not grow good outside, so I'm going to try doing it inside. And I'm going to get my indoor greenhouse going. But I want to get the backyard. I want to get like one project done before I start another one. So. I found that the best seeds I ever had were Back to Roots. Um, they have a whole line of garden supplies. Their seeds are phenomenal. They're really, really good. I have had good luck with them. Dollar Tree seeds, some things came out okay, some didn't. So I'm just not going to buy them anymore. I don't think they really are worth the money, but I'm trying to find vegetables inside that don't need pollination that I could grow. So I guess the leafy greens, and they say you can grow cherry tomatoes inside, so I'm going to try that too. I don't know. I would think they'd need pollination, but well, I'm going to wrap up this live. I appreciate you guys for coming on. Hey, Rita. How are you? You know, I was thinking of you today. I'm trying to find my little turkey, my turkey salt and pepper shakers. I can't find them. I don't know why I just thought of you. I don't know. Chickens, roosters, turkeys, whatever. What's going on? Yeah, you're a busy little bee. They're so cute. I don't know where I put them. I have to. I usually keep all my salt and pepper shakers. I have them for every occasion. I don't usually pack them away, so I don't know where they are. I'm gonna have to get on a chair and look. Oh, okay. Who was your friend? I remember. I think you had a friend on last week too. Oh, okay. I remember that post. I remember you saying you posted something. That sounds very interesting. A writer. Wow. You're famous. You got all these famous people on your channel. Oh, what time is your live? That's so nice. No, it'll be 2 my time. It'll be so 2 p.m. for me because I'm an hour ahead of you. So, well, I'm gonna have to put it on my calendar. Yeah, 2. Okay. I know everybody's got a different time zone. I have friends like all over the Middle East, and like it's really hard keeping. I mean, like friends that I know in person, and it's very hard keeping track of their time. My foot is falling asleep. Ooh. I'm going to give my wife just a few more minutes, and then I'm going to end it. But I just wanted to come on live, say hi to everyone. I know I haven't done one. I had trouble yesterday with my lives, and so I think when I schedule them ahead of time, I have trouble. I don't know why. Oh no. Now, because it's a she shed, right? Who has to maintain it, you or your husband? Hey, it's your place, right? Oh, oh, that's a big mess. What a mess. Yeah. Yeah, next time just leave things alone. Sometimes every time I change something, something happens. So you're better off just leaving stuff alone. Don't look for trouble. Want to know what happened? And this is not the first time this has happened to me. I had a dream, okay, that there were 3 baby elephants in my backyard roaming around, and I was a little afraid of them, so I was running near the fence, and my neighbor was there looking and saying, they won't bother you. And I said, well, can you come over? And he says, no, I'm not going near them. Do you know, this morning I woke up and on Google popped up an article, something about baby elephants. That's not the first time that has happened. And I don't know. I don't know if something's going on. Could it be a coincidence all this time? I don't know. It's like the second or third time like that. I had a dream about something, and then it popped up on Google. And I wasn't talking about elephants or anything yesterday. Nothing. Nothing. I mean, elephants? Why? Who talks about elephants? So I don't know. It was very strange. I know that if you talk about something, the phones listen, and then you'll see articles and ads and everything. But to dream, that's very strange. It was so stupid. 3 baby elephants walking around my yard as I'm digging up potatoes. Like, you know, I don't know where it came from. I don't know where the dream came from. But and that's not even the issue. The issue is why was I getting an article from Google about elephants? Like right after I woke up. That would be funny. That would be funny. Well, everyone, I need to end the live now. I have some chores to do and get some things done. I had a late start, as you can see. I'm just now on my second cup of coffee. Just got out of the shower like just before I went live. So I really need to get going. And thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for your thumbs up and your comments and for watching and being so faithful. And I'll catch you guys on my next video, okay? Thank you again for your support. Bye, cheeks.